close. Now it's just who wants it most. It's just life, that's how it is. 'Cause we have our strengths and weaknesses.
This is Alore Radio, transmitting from Ibadan.
Best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count.
Good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of the talk show on Alore Radio. Talking to you is Olagoke Wuraola. I am your favorite media girl, like you know, and today on the talk show we'll be discussing a very interesting topic. We will be discussing gifts, but gifts in what dimension? We'll be discussing gifts from you to the world. Why should you give gifts? Who should you give gifts to? On what occasions? Why should it be part of our living system? So that's what we'll be discussing on the talk show today. I'm very sure that you're expectant of the juicy topics that I keep giving you. Today is not an exception. So ride with me on the talk show, but let's go on a short musical break and we'll definitely be right back.
And weaknesses. Oh, I have vision, can't you see? I'm on the move, make way for me. So stand up for the champions. Champions, for the champions, stand up for the champions, for the champions, stand up, stand up, stand up.
All our champions, whether you like it or not, you're a champion. Whether you like it or not, once you're listening to the talk show, it makes you a champion. So by being a champion, there are some things that you should do. That's what we're discussing today. So talking about gifts. Gift is something that we give out, basically. It's the actual habit of giving people things. A lot of persons think that gifts should only be done during occasions like Valentine, birthdays, wedding anniversaries or wedding. Even during wedding anniversaries, some people do not even give gifts. So why should you give gifts? I'm going to be giving you some facts on why you should give gifts to people. From you to the world. Remember, it's a 2 episode. Today we'll be discussing from you to the world, while next week we'll be discussing the world to you. Now, from you to the world, the first thing I would like to tell you is that you should understand that everyone is important. What do I mean by that? I mean that every person that is anyway connected to you is important. The person that is young, the person that is old, the person that is your age mate, any person is important. See people as being important in your life. When you see people as being very important, it won't be very hard for you to give things to them. Now, me saying that everyone is important doesn't mean that everybody is on the same scale in your life. There will be some persons that are not in that particular big scale in your life. So what you need to do is to rate people. Break them down into categories. Learn to know the category that each person is in your life. Before I give you the actual process of breaking people down into categories, breaking people down into how important they are in your life, I want us to listen to Best Friends by Andre, and we'll definitely be right back.
You are my best friend, my only best friend. You're never lonely or sad. You keep me company through the night. Cry on your shoulder when I have a fright. We dance all night till the sun no more. At 3 a.m. we come knocking at doors. The supermarket to buy some good old chocolate. How am I meant to live when you are gone? How am I meant to breathe when I am lost? I know we will both be okay, 'cause right now it's not goodbye. So I'll see you another day. See you
another day. So that is Best Friend by Andre. Now, to how you have to rate people. You're talking about you knowing that every person is important. But there is a need for you to actually rate people. Your friends, put them in a category. Your family, put them in a category. Your colleagues at work, put them in a category. So it will help you to know what to give people, when to give people things, and how to give people things. For your friends, you should see giving them things as something that should be an obligation, a responsibility, and not necessarily something that they are begging you to do. You should give your friends gifts. You shouldn't just say you're my best friend, you're my best buddy, the way we do it, you're my G, you're my guy, yet you cannot try to struggle out money out of your purse and get them things. What makes them your best friend is not just in you saying it, but in you purchasing gift items for them. Moving on, I want to talk about the third step in how to help you give yourself gifts to the world. The third step is you normalizing buying things for your friends. You know, most of the time we tend to we tend to underestimate the habit of buying gifts for our friends. Our friends are not just our friends for the word friends, they are friends for the habit of we sharing items, we sharing gifts. Normalize going to your friends' house and getting fruits. As simple as fruit is a gift. Normalize going to their places and getting them items. Normalize putting them in your order of priority. Normalize understanding that whenever they say they need something, you should also be part of those persons that they can ask. They should feel free to ask you for things, and you should actually see it as a responsibility to get them things. So you should normalize getting gifts for your friends. They are not just your friends for being friends. They're actually your friends for the act of sharing, the act of sharing with love. You're already in the season of Christmas, as far as I'm concerned. When you're in November, Christmas is already knocking. So plan how to get things for them. Don't just go to their house and eat their food. Learn to buy something for them. So let's listen to Friends, and I'll be right back after this short break.
You watched me go through my first breakup. We ate enough ice cream and never want more. When I need to pick me up, you pick me up. When I wanna cry, when my heart is stuck, you're the first one at my door. And the boyfriends may change, and so will our second names, but one thing stays the same is us. We'll make our mistakes, but we ain't to blame. They bring out the best in us. Friends with you till the end. Fix you, help you bend when it gets tough. And when you're scared, they're gonna be right there. So hold on to your friends. I was right there when you struggled with Ryan. And you were right here when my dad went away. And all of the weekends we stayed.
The song so well. If you listen to the lyrics of the song so well, you get to see that the singer said, you were there when my friend broke up with me, you were there when my father went away, you were there when this and that happened. That is how friends are, right? Friends are those persons that you can lean on when you are down. So why shouldn't you normalize buying them gifts? Why shouldn't you see it as a priority and not something that they are begging you to do? The next thing I want to say about giving gifts to the world is to say that you should see giving as something that should be a part of your life. You should not be forced to give gifts. You should not see gifts as something that you should be squeezing yourself to do. Rather, you should give gifts with smile. You should give gifts with happiness. The next thing to say is, you should not give to show off. You know, there are some level of persons that they just want to give you something so that they're going to tell people that I gave her this. Or they will give you a gift and they will see you outside and they'll be like, oh, how about the shoe I got you last night? How about the jewelry I gave to you? Why are you not using the jewelry I gave to you? Why are you not wearing the shoe that I bought for you? Instead of asking those funny questions, instead of showing off, instead of giving gift for people in the whole world to know that, oh yeah, I got that item, I got him that item. Rather, you give in silence. Give people gifts because you love them, not because you want to show it to the world that you got them something or thereabout. The next item I want to tell you is giving gifts to party hosts. You know, this thing is a very deep issue. In Nigeria, we are fond of buying clothes for parties, and we feel like, okay, because I've gotten the clothes for the party, why do I need to give the host a gift? It's a deep issue. Why should you go to a party without buying something for the host? Why should you attend a function without giving the host something? It's weird. My producer is here looking at me and trying to give me some looks, but I'm going to talk about it. My producer is doing a great job there, Mr. Oluwasegun. He's really giving us some great music. Thumbs up to him. So going back to my gist, why should you go to a party without giving somebody gifts? Why? I'm going to answer that question after this short break. I'll definitely be right back. Can you hear me?
You watched me go through my first breakup. We ate enough ice cream and never want more. When I need to pick me up, you pick me up. When I wanna cry, when my heart is stuck, you're the first one at my door. And the boyfriends may change, and so will our second names, but one thing stays the same is us. We'll make a mistakes, but we ain't to blame, 'cause they bring out the best in us. Friends with you till the end, fix you up, you bend when it gets tough. And when you're scared, they're gonna be right there. So hold on to your friends. I was right there when you struggled with Ryan, and you were right here when my dad went away. And all of the weekends we stayed out, all of the hangovers laid on the couch. Yeah, the times we don't talk about. And the boyfriends.
Welcome back from that short break. I'm very sure you're enjoying this program. This program is brought to you by Alura Radio, transmitting from the Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism, Agodi Secretariat, Ibadan. Speaking to you is your favorite media girl, Buraola Olagoke. So we are on to the reason people go out without getting gifts for party hosts. You know what? I'm going to give you a simple analysis. The same way you pack the clothes to wear for the party is the same way you should plan the gifts to buy. I learned this from my mother. My mother would not go to a party without getting something for the host. No, she would rather not attend the party. Why should you go to a party without trying to say, okay, even if it's a simple gift, a simple thing, as simple as a banquet of flowers, is as simple as that. Give it to the party host instead of you going there to eat their party jollof without giving them something. It is not honorable enough. It is not okay. It does not sound well. It's quite despicable that people go to parties. And you know the funny thing, the population of people in parties these days is quite beyond one's imagination or one's convention. Like, it's on the eyesight. People go to parties a lot, but if you look at their bags, it's as empty as anything. Simple 1,000 naira, the highest denomination in Nigeria, they cannot give to the party host. But trust me, when it's time for them to pack the party jollof, Eli Jesus, they're gonna pack it in nylons. We see it in polythenes and the rest. But just tell that party host, take, this is from me to you. Happy anniversary, happy birthday. Simple things. You shouldn't attend parties without the intention of buying something for the host. And being intentional about it, because it's sad that our society are not even raising future generations to understand the importance of gifts. So if you are listening to this, call your friends, call your family to learn from me to you. Learn to give gifts to the world. Learn to give gifts to party hosts. It's as important as anything. Let's listen to Graduation. I'll definitely be right back.
So we talked all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna be when we turn 25. I keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. But when we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out 'cause we're all on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, you better say it right now, 'cause you don't have another day.
still be friends forever. That is Graduation. It's a song that talks about graduating from high school and you saying, despite the fact that we are moving to the next stage of our lives, we'll still be friends forever. Now imagine going for that graduation party without a gift to your friend. What will make it memorable? That gift. It's as important as anything. The next thing I would be telling you is give gifts to get smiles from the world. Now, I said it's going to be divided into two. From you to the world, from the world to you. Next week we'll be discussing from the world to you. Now from you to the world is that aim. The main aim of giving gifts is to get smiles. The main aim of giving gifts is not even to get blessings. Rather, is to get that smile from that person's face. You want to see the person give you a smile of satisfaction. A satisfactory smile that will make you feel like, oh yes, I've done something great. So note this, that during the talk show today, you have learned that you don't give to show off. You don't give to your friends alone, but you give to people. As simple as giving to that beggar in your street. That is where giving starts from. Learn to give gifts to the world, to get smiles from the world. It's not been more than this on the talk show on Alore Radio today. I remain your favorite media girl, Wuraola Olagoke. Signing out today is a quote from me to you. Give to people, because when you need, those people you have given to will definitely rise for you. Learn to give. Thank you for always listening to the talk show. I love you all. Have a lovely weekend ahead. Listen to the songs already. I know my playlist is already on your playlist too. Listen to the songs: Graduation, Best Friends by Andre, Friends, and lovely song Stand Up by the Champion. Stand Up for the Champion by Fred. I will use that song to sign out. Keep listening to Allo Radio. We love you. Bye.
I love my friends and my friends love me. Like all the time, they're right beside me. We got each other for eternity. Like all the time, they're right beside me. I love my friends and my friends love me. Like all the time, they're right beside me. We got each other for eternity. Like all the time, they're right beside me. Silver and gold, when we're together, we break them all. Yeah, we make it shatter, go where you go. Now and forever, I got your back, you got my back. I gotta tell ya, I love my friends and my friends love me. Like all the time, they're right beside me. We got each other for eternity. Like all the time, they're right beside me. Send out a call, birds of a feather. Let's show them all. Yeah, we do it better. We're 10 feet tall. About the weather, and if we fall, at least we know we fall together. I love my friends and my friends love me. Like all the time, they're right beside me. I love my friends and my friends and my friends and my friends and my friends. They're right beside me. Like all the time, they're right beside me. I love my friends and my friends love me. Like all the time, they're right beside me. We got each other for eternity. Like all the time, they're right beside me. I know this thing we got is something special.